How's it going, everyone? Mick Ambrose here from All About Tech. Welcome back to another video. Today we've got our second episode of Crypto News Weekly, Crypto Weekly News. I can't remember what I called it, but this is going to be a short video. Just before going into it, just let everyone know, like, BCI Summit is fully underway, and obviously Richard Ells is speaking tomorrow for Electroneum. 2 panels, one on his own, and a second one. Just got to get Electroneum quickly in there. But back to the Crypto Weekly News. First story of the day is going to be about Binance, and they are due to launch. Well, they have announced that they're going to be launching Euro to crypto payments. So you're going to be able to buy other coins with euros. And that's absolutely fantastic. It's a step in the right direction for mass adoption of cryptocurrencies worldwide. It's not just about one project or 2 projects or 3 projects. It's about the entire crypto space coming together. I imagine these euro to crypto pairs are going to be coming out with the probably with the coins that have the highest trading volume on their platform. And then it will probably just start rippling down. No statement to ripple the cryptocurrency, but it's just going to ripple down to the rest of the altcoins as well. They've quadrupled their users since January, and that's really impressive. But it doesn't translate into their profits. Q2, they made $150 million in profits, as opposed to the $200 million that they made in Q1. That being down to lower trade volumes. Trade volume reduced dramatically, not just on Binance but on all exchanges. And there's just not a lot of trade volume at the moment. So really good news about Binance launching euro to crypto pairs. It's a step in the right direction, and that, along with regulation and stuff, and it's going to be awesome. So moving on to the next topic that I've chosen today, and it's about Netflix. And I don't know if everybody saw the Bitcoin documentary on Netflix that they made, and basically a former lead engineer for BitGo, Jameson Lopp, and he's also a developer for. He's a keen Bitcoin developer, like I said, former lead engineer for BitGo, has come out and just claimed how false some of the statements for Netflix was, stating that most Bitcoin transactions were falsely spent on illegal activities. Obviously, those that follow blockchain, those that follow Bitcoin, know that that's not the case. I mean, yeah, Bitcoin's probably being used for money laundering. Normal money's being used for money laundering every day. You're going to get the same thing everywhere, and it's really important that these big, like, media outlets like Netflix. Netflix is now worth like $159 billion. I read, and for them to create this documentary as such, not just them. Obviously, they had probably a team of producers develop it and then pitch it to Netflix or whatever. But that kind of content just goes to show that some people are just still really anti-crypto. And until the regulation comes in, until it starts being used properly in the real world, things are going to stay the same, unfortunately. But moving on to Coinbase. Obviously, as you know, Coinbase is the largest US crypto exchange in the US. And they're close to sealing their license to become a fully regulated broker-dealer. And that's just pending approval from the SEC. Obviously, the SEC have demanded trading data in regards to the investigation into Bitcoin price manipulation. This won't hinder them getting their broker-dealer license. Obviously, like we all, what we're all hoping to get from this investigation is that Bitcoin price manipulation reduces or stops completely. I don't think it's ever going to stop completely, but at least reduces to the point where it doesn't have as much as of an impact, and it doesn't burn as many investors. But unfortunately, it happens. But yeah, what that's going to allow them to do is it will allow them to give access to security branded cryptos, basically. So most cryptos now that go through an ICO, they're looking at, with the regulation coming into place, they're looking at making cryptos that were funded through ICOs to be classed as a security rather than the other class of asset. And it's important to declare what type of asset your crypto is. And I think that's going to be like down to like taxation and then other regulations and stuff in terms of know your customer and data protection and things like that. So Coinbase will eventually get their license. It's a really good move for crypto in general. I'm really excited to see what happens with this. And that really, those are the stories for today. The other thing I want to quickly talk about, it's not really part of the news, but I just wanted to get it in here just so, because it doesn't need to be a whole separate video. And I just want to talk about ICOs for a second. And I just want to give like the what to look out for when you're investing in ICOs, because there's a lot of ICOs coming out, and there's a lot of cryptos now formed, and it needs to be addressed, and people need to be made aware that not all cryptos appear the ray of sunshine that they look in terms of what they promise to achieve and stuff. So the first thing you want to look out for is who's running it. If you don't know who's running this project, if they haven't fully disclosed their identity, do not invest. That's like literally giving your money to a stranger in the street, because they told you they'll bring it back with double a week later. If you don't know who is behind the project, why would you invest in it? That's my opinion. Another factor I'd play into it is how many people run it. You want to make sure that the people running these projects and these ICOs aren't literally just like two people in their basement or whatever. You want to make sure that they have proper business plans, they have proper facilities, they have proper equipment and things like that, business plans and relative skills. You don't just want two software developers creating this crypto when they've got no business sense or business knowledge, and how to grow a business and things like that. That's another thing to look out for. Another thing, and the third point is, what are their aims? What are they looking to do? What is their project all about? If it doesn't interest you, then don't invest. Find an ICO that interests you. Find a topic, a cryptocurrency that's providing a solution for something you're interested in. That's very important, because it means that you'll do thorough research about it. It means that you'll have previous knowledge of that topic. And if you're invested in something you have absolutely no clue about, then if it doesn't work out, then really you've got to take responsibility for that, because you didn't do your research. The next point is a really important point in my opinion, and that is, do the aims of these projects / ICOs, cryptos, do they even require a blockchain? A lot of them, you'd argue no. If you've got a project that's offering a service, why do you need a blockchain-based token / cryptocurrency behind it? In a lot of cases, you don't need blockchain for those. I know blockchain is really innovative for the storing of data and things like that. But if you don't need a blockchain for your business, why would you invest in a project for that? Because odds are what they're planning to achieve wouldn't actually reflect in the price of a cryptocurrency. So that's a really important that's a really important point in my opinion. And then the last two is to do your own thorough research. Research the topic that they're trying to cover, research the actual crypto. If they have a really bad website, if they have a really bad white paper, if they haven't put in effort for the design of things and how things look to the people looking to invest in these ICOs, then odds are they're not worth investing in them. And the only other thing is only trade what you can afford to lose. And this is really important because sometimes you'll win some, sometimes you'll lose some. Sometimes you may get into investing in an ICO and you don't actually have the patience to see it through until the bear market, it comes out of a bear market back into a bull run. Some people don't have the willpower to keep holding, and that's completely acceptable. But it's really important that you only trade what you could afford to lose. And just to go off the back of that, I am not a financial advisor. Anything that is said in my videos is purely opinionated and basically just information that I receive and give back to you guys. So don't take my what I say as a reason to invest, because I'm not a financial advisor. But anyway, if you've liked this video, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I've got a lot more content coming. I've got content related to the BCI Summit coming in the next week, so stick around for that. I've also got another tutorial video of how to install the Electroneum app onto an Amazon Fire TV. I've just done it and it's working now, which is really good. I mean, and it's a really good concept. Any device that you have Android with, why not download the app and make the most of that device? So yeah, like the video, comment down below, and I'll catch you guys out in the next one. Peace out.